What's up, everybody, and welcome to another showing, possibly opening of some Whatnot stuff that got shipped through the mail. Some auctions that I won actually on Whatnot. I do have a couple more packages coming from Whatnot, probably the next five to 7 days. I'll have a couple shipments, and wanted to take this down to show it to you. Only because of I've shown this in past unboxings, but this right here, I actually ended up getting another one. So when I get that one, this baby right here will be opened as well on one of the actual videos. Let's put it back up here just for right now. And if you're unsure what Whatnot is an app pretty much like eBay. And the good thing about it is if you are, let's say, in a stream buying stuff and you limit yourself, okay, look, I'm only going to get 10 items. They only charge you, in most of the streams, it'll say actually in the stream and stuff, it'll pop up somewhere on the stream, or it should. If it don't, you can tell by the shipping on each bid once you actually win stuff. But they won't charge you any more than $8.35 for shipping in the United States. At least in the United States I know of. I don't know if it's international or not. But they will not charge you more than that for actual shipping as an actual buyer, which I love that, because 10 cars that say I pay $2 a car, that's $20. That's $28. $29 by the time, probably $30 by the time taxes is put in there too as well. They have charged taxes like any other place. But you end up buying that kind of stuff on eBay, and you're going to have to end up paying per item. And if it's from the same seller, whether it's buy it now or whether it's auction, sometimes they'll kind of combine shipping a little bit, but you don't get that much off like you do on Whatnot. Like, let's say, for example, that each 10 $2 car is let's say $5 shipping, which some of them are even more than that for a little diecast car, which is ridiculous. It's not the seller's fault. It's just ridiculous that it costs that much, period, to ship something like that. I feel bad for some of the sellers just because of that. But, $5 for 10 cars, that's $50, So it's $20 plus $50. You're paying more on the shipping than you are for the actual cars. That's $70. So that's the reason why I like Whatnot. But if you want to check Whatnot out, I actually have a link in the description of this video if you want to click it. And if you join, it's an invite to join pretty much. You will follow us automatically, and then also it'll give you a $10 credit to purchase actual stuff on the Whatnot app. And they don't just have diecast. They got everything, a lot of stuff, just like eBay. They're growing. They may not have as much, but they're definitely growing. Now, enough about that. Let's get into unboxing this package that came today from Whatnot. Now, I adjusted the camera a little bit only so you can see me actually unbox these a little bit, trying to figure out whatever's the best way to do this whole setup, show you this stuff. I'm trying different ways in the different videos. So once I figure out whichever one's the best way, then that's probably the one I'll go with. But feel free to comment on which way you like me to actually show the cars and unbox this stuff. Whether you like me to be in it like I am right now and then turn the camera around and actually show you what vehicles I actually unbox like I am going to in this one, or if you like the whole stream or whole video to actually be where I'm like this, or you like the whole video to actually be where the camera's flipped around, like I said, and just me having the actual vehicles and stuff like that, and showing them to you, then opening them up, and then showing them to you again, and that's all you see is pretty much my hands. But let's open this. This is taped pretty well, which I'm glad, because it gives it extra protection. This packing tape gives extra protection against the rain that we've been having like crazy. And it's pretty tough tape. I'm excited because I can't remember who's who, what's coming when, and all that. All I know is I get notifications saying, hey, look, you got a whatnot package. Okay, this says thank you from SNJ Sales. Thank you. Follow us on Facebook. We hope you had fun. We hope you had fun on our live stream on Whatnot. And that's another thing too with Whatnot, is it them actually selling the stuff on Whatnot. They have fun. They dance around. They have all different kinds of music. They have giveaways. They just, it's all kinds of stuff. It's all kinds of fun. It's not just you just go on and bid on something. It's on a website. It's not like that. You actually have fun doing this stuff, and you can talk about really anything. There's tons of different conversations that go on in the chat. Has live chat and all that. But anyway, I'm gonna try to put this up there kind of close so you can see. You guys can maybe do a screenshot of it, or you can just pause it to get all that information and follow them and all that good kind of stuff. I know I will as well. I didn't know what their Instagram and all that stuff is, which, by the way, we are on Instagram the same as what we are here, Teebees Hobbies. We show pictures of stuff, maybe pictures of stuff we see out. We may eventually end up showing some reels where we're out and about and stuff. We're going to show all kinds of stuff actually on our Instagram. Nice bubble wrap. It's actually in the bubble wrap. Looks like it's, let's see how many cards it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 cards, and like I said, I don't know if I will be opening any of these because it looks like these are ones that has decent cards to them. And some of the cards are, I'm a muscle car guy. I collect everything, but I'm mainly a muscle car guy from, the 30s on up to like the mid 80s, American Muscle. But I do collect other stuff as well. And it's just the newer sets are not putting a whole lot of American Muscle in their stuff anymore. They're putting a whole lot more of that JDM stuff, which I collect some of that stuff, but it's not, that kind of stuff is just, it's not for me. Let's go ahead and show you this one first. And it is a 53. This is the one where I actually got multiple cars in each auction. And this first one I'm getting ready to show you was actually, I think, 5 or 6 cars of the same type of vehicle, but all different color variations. So I'll just show them all to you. Not all at once, but I'll just show all of them now before I get to the rest of them. And they are 65 Impalas, and this is a 65 Impala lowrider, which I love those wheels. I love the way the wheels are up in the actual body itself. There's the front of it. There's the back of it. Love the detail. Love it, love it, love it. And then here is another 65 Impala that actually says Hot Wheels and stuff on the side of it. Another lowrider. Front of it. There's the back of it. It was actually not 6 of them. It was 4 of them. I'm sorry, I was mistaken. But here's another one that is kind of like the one that says Hot Wheels on it, but it's got like a little bit different graphics to it. There's the front of it. Love the top. Love some of these graphics. There's the back of it. And then here's one that is, I like it. It's plain, but I still like it. And it's blue. That's what it looks like with that kind of like the white pinstriping. Front of it. There's the top of it. I know the camera kind of makes it look black, but it's just the way the paint is. The way the paint is, it's actually blue. That's cool. It's cool how the paint changes too as well. And yeah, these are the muscle cars that I got. I remember them now. And I probably will not be opening any of these. Yeah, I probably will not be opening any of these. Here is it says faster than ever. It just says Chevy Nova, but I think it's a 69, I think. I love the wheels on this, how it's got bigger wheels on the back than the front. Love kind of like the little pinstriping. Love the front of it. Got some detail at the front of it. Back of it. Like I said, they just don't put a whole lot of just Chevy or even just American like GM, Ford, Dodge, stuff like that. They don't put those cars in the new sets as much as they used to. This one is another one. Well, like I said, they're all muscle cars, so you know that they're hard to get in the new sets. I don't have to keep saying that over and over and over again. But this one is a Muscle Mania. It's a 77 Chevelle or a 70 Chevelle SS, and it is orange. Love the way it's got the big wheels in the back. Small in the front, kind of looks like Krager wheels a little bit. There's the front. It's got some really good detail and stuff in the front and back. And there's the top with the racing stripes. So I really like that. And this next one is a 2007. It's a 2007 new models. It's a 67 Chevy Nova, which is a different body style. It's like a Chevy 2. And it's blue. It's kind of like a little lowrider. It's got the wheels up in it, kind of tubbed out a little bit. It's the front of it. It's the back of it. There's the top of it with the racing stripes. Naturally, gotta have those racing stripes. And then this last one, and like I said in my past videos, if something happens, I can find doubles of these, and at any time I will be opening them in future videos. Just because I show them and put them up or put them wherever doesn't mean I am not going to open them on future videos. I try to keep an eye out on if I can get a double, and I've yet to be able to go out to like hobby stores and stuff like that yet, so I may be able to find them there too as well. I just haven't had the money to do that. I've kind of just been sitting at home doing the whatnot thing on the actual app, and like I said, it can get addictive, and it can get you into some trouble too, as far as just the easiness of it all. But anyway, let's go back to the cars. It says HW Racing. It's a 66 Chevy Nova. It is red, white, and blue, and it says Hot Wheels on the side of it. And it's the same exact casting, pretty much, as the blue one that I just showed you, just in a different paint scheme. Man, I love that. Love it, love it, love it. Also, for those of you that have not met her, this right here is my coonhound. That's my buddy that I adopted. She's my whole being, my whole world. She goes with me when I actually go out to get cars. But she is out right now. She is actually asleep. So those of you that want to see her, she will be in a lot of the videos, a lot of the live streams and stuff too as well. But I need to get these a little bit later. I'm not going to show it on this video, but a little bit later, hung up on the wall. And also the ones that I unboxed, opened, and showed before this video. I'm going to get them up. I actually need cases to put up on the wall, so I can put some ones that I actually opened up in the last video. So it is what it is, you know. I need to get some though, whether it's from Amazon or going out to the hardware store and getting some. I don't know. We'll see, because I'm not going to go with the same exact cases I got now, because for one, they only got 6 in each case, but for two, they are sold at Dollar Tree, and sometimes Dollar Tree has them, sometimes they don't, or they may change up. You know the way Dollar Tree is. You know, a lot of times they only sell something for so long, they don't keep the same thing in stock for a while. So I don't want to make a whole wall of these. I want to do the clear ones that everybody else does and stuff. You know, the dividers and organizer things that you can get from the hardware store, Amazon, and all those stuff. But anyway, wanted to say too, I forgot to say this actually in the last video at the end of it, but I always try to tell everybody to actually get a hobby. Get something that you love to do, whether it's something that you love to collect, whether it's something that you love to watch, or something to do, you know, like sports related or something like that, or something you like to build or do with your hands, like art, or, you know, just building anything. Get yourself some type of hobby doing that stuff, because it just, with the way this world is getting nowadays, there's so much negativity going on. There's so much, you know, just bad stuff going on in the world, just stuff that frustrates a whole lot of people and gives people anxiety and all kinds of stuff. And we need people need some type of a scapegoat, a healthy scapegoat, to actually get away, even if it's just for 5 minutes or an hour or whatever, while you're dealing with having this hobby. Doing this actual hobby, even if it's just for that long, it's well worth it to get your mind right mentally and get yourself away from this world. Like I said, at least for just a little bit, So I encourage anybody to do that. You know, don't get into something that's going to get you into trouble, or maybe make, you know, your life worse, you know, as far as like health wise or anything like that. But you know, just find yourself a good, healthy hobby. Thank you for watching the video. Like it if you have liked this video. Subscribe if you have yet to subscribe. And we will see you in the next video.